Alright, we are back along with Randy. In case anybody's wondering at the time of recording, guess my right ear is still kind of fucked up at the moment, but I make do. The next world we're about to visit will be the final world for the main game, and then that's when all the post-game shenanigans will take place. But all of that will be explained in due time, and I swear. Okay, now it should be fine, right? Yeah. Ugh. Only thing I'm not looking forward to is there was one level in particular that I was not scared of per se, but it definitely did give me the heebie-jeebies, so I'm not really looking forward to doing that one, and I'm pretty sure that's the first one I'm gonna have to do. So there's that. Let's just, I mean, we're gonna have to do it. We don't really have much of a choice. Alright. Yeah, so everything is just in pure utter darkness. Be afraid of the don't. Oh my god. This level gave me the creeps. Again, 100 coins, 20 health, 20 red coins, and then all the smiley flowers. And as much as I want to keep stalling, it has to get done. Jeez. I want to see if I can just get him in that scare pose again, because I think that might be good enough for the thumbnail. Alright. Like I said, more coins the merrier. If he sees you, run away. I feel very encouraged right now. Fuck. I was trying to see if there was anything in there, but it doesn't look like there is. There's just the vibes in this level are not good. Later, bozo. Why? Why would they do this to me? Like, I'm not even the one with the clown phobia, but like, you can understand why this level would give me the creeps, right? Alright. Checkpoint. I can't run away like a wimp. I'm the man of the house. Wise words to live by the one and only Kevin. Oh, wait, hold up. Wait, no, we're fine. So far, so good. I'm just gonna approach with caution. And that would be why. There was no invisible cloud there. But of course those bastards would put one there. Oh my god, it's a tiny toy. Actually, I don't know what that is. What is that supposed to be? Not a gremlin? He'll come from... Well, I thought he was just gonna stay on that one floor, but I guess not. That actually... I'm not even joking, that actually legit scared me. I was wrong to assume that he was blocked off. I don't know why I thought that. Biggest mistake in my life. But at least here, I'm safe. Oh. Well, now that I know that... jeez. Okay, there's one of these nearby. I definitely know it. No, I can use it to my advantage. Or not. Okay. I wasn't really sure what to expect. But invisibility frames. Doesn't seem like I'm behind so far. Alright, we're good, we're good. What are they gonna have me do? That's a fucking load of bullshit. Get away from me. Get away from me. Well, I missed out on 2 smiley flowers. One from not getting full health and one from not. Okay, here's one smiley flower. Here's the thing. Yes, I am just gonna have to go back anyways. But as much as I might regret this, I think I might feel more comfortable just doing the level over again, just getting the last 2 things I need. That way, I don't have to add that on top of the fact that I gotta get souvenirs. Because I don't want to have to focus too much on a level like this that's already kind of... I was gonna say stressful, but like I don't... Stressful's not the word, because like I'm not feeling stressed, I'm just feeling horrified. But at the same time, though... Okay. How about this? Okay. If I know I can get coins without... Ouch. Just run. If I'm confident that I can get coins without losing my outfit and most of my health, then I'll try. Because again, we are going to need a substantial amount of coins. But I still have to keep in mind that I have to keep my health intact. And I gotta get... Okay. I just have to remember... There we go. Easy as pie. Oh, jeez. How do I even want to do this? Is the question, because if I mess up here, then I gotta start over. Okay. I would say, all in all, that was definitely more stressful than difficult. Alright, I'm leaving. Get away from me. We made it out. Sorry, I didn't have time to come up with a proper routine for you, Randy. I was too terrified. We still gotta find the pose, though. Whether or not that's gonna be just as terrifying or more terrifying, I don't know. Get away from me. Of course. That could have been worse. This game is evil. This game is evil. Alright, Pink Pupper, the sooner I can find you, the sooner I can leave. Okay, let's go. Let's get away from this creepy place. My mom would definitely not like this level, I will say that much. She would have a fucking panic attack. Okay. Now for the other two levels, if I missed something, then I'm not gonna have an issue with just going back later. I just really just wanted to get that one level out of the way. Skulking around. I do vividly remember this level. Yeah, because I think this is the one that had like, it kind of gave me like Night at the Museum vibes. If that makes sense. Okay. Okay. So if I go into the light, everything triggers. Oh shit, there's a problem. Can hold up. I'm actually gonna reset. Because I don't know which way the intended path is. Alright. Alright. Okay, yeah, there's a down arrow, so that's... Okay, so I think this is the intended path, so I don't... And there just isn't anything over here. Wait, hold up. Never mind. I stand by my decision to do what I just did. It's fucking tip-tapper dudes again. Alright. Also, I don't know if those enemies originate in this game or not, but they low-key kind of remind me of the Prongo enemy from Mario 3D Land, which, granted, I know those are pretty forgettable enemies, but I remember. There's been so many Mario games at this point that just... Oh my god, it's the fucking Skelerex thing from the Desert World? That felt like ages ago. Oh, okay, so, okay. I'm just gonna wait. I'm just goated with the sauce. Okay, there was a frog thing here. Okay, it's probably gonna be the zebra thing again. I'm definitely expecting the... Okay, honestly, for a timer challenge, that was pretty tame. There's the gift box. I don't think there isn't a single level that didn't have one of those. There we go. Just gonna... You kidding me though, right? Like, come on. Honestly, this costume is kind of growing on me, which I'm glad it is, because again, I just really like that level. Okay, was it wrong for me to assume that there was a hole down there for something like... Alright. There is another timer challenge approaching though. Oh, okay, Okay. I know I said I understood before. I lied. Now I get it. Again, I know I played through this game before, but it's been a while. I'm naturally still a bit rusty. There we go. Am I caught up so far? Seems like it. How far down does that thing go? So everything else moving forward looks like it's just about... Uh, I'm safe now anyway. I'm just gonna boogie. There we go. Oh yeah, I was gonna add a comment to that, but that was forever ago. But I was just gonna say that I saw Nightmare at the Museum just once. I haven't seen the sequel, but I did see the first movie. That was like 3 years ago, I think, at least. I don't really even know why that was worth pointing out. Ugh. Alright, 3.5 minutes. Yet again. Do, 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 do. I'm gonna be honest, a part of me just thinks that it might be. This might not be the smartest idea, but it would be a hell of a lot faster. I don't know why, I was just exchanging them. It's like, maybe if I just hit this, it'll limit something, and I'm glad I did. Because otherwise, I would have missed that. And, yep, there was this. Yeah, I guess the 3.5 timer thing is just accounting for all this shit, but like, I just didn't really care at that point. That's why I was afraid of taking off, but I was just like, I could just go. Like, all I know how to do is run and jump. I could just go. Alright. Mr. Geary's Factory. This one definitely seems like an outlier compared to the other two. I don't even think I took that many pictures in that previous level for the thumbnail. I'm gonna go back anyways, so it's not gonna matter too much. Can I go on top of that? Oh my god, I can. Okay, for a first one, that's kind of dirty. He needs some milk. Now I'm just thinking about that trend where, what's the song, like, R.I.P. my grandma, she got hit with a bazooka, and I was just like, where did... I'm like, God forbid, if I would have tried to come up with that humor back then, I'd be considered cringe, but all of a sudden, that shit's funny. Like, in a way, I'm kind of proud that that's, like, the new funny, but at the same time, it's just like, if that shit would have been as funny when I was in high school, then maybe I could have actually been popping off, but no, of course not. I could have been cool at one point. I know, Randy, it's a... We gotta press forward, though. I'll worry about my existential crisis later. Oh, and there's rising lava. Shit. Oh, it just resets the room. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm not opposed to this. As long as all the coins that I have collected stay collected, I am actually not... I'm not mad about this. And I still find a way to mess it up. By some miracle. And that one coin I was trying to get wasn't even a red coin. So I really did just like almost risk my life for nothing. Not today. How many red coins are left though? 8? Jeez. Well, there's a mouse. I'm sure that'll be important later. Or maybe not. There we go. Okay, fine, I'll actually go down there, God. Now I'm only missing 3. So I'm just hoping there's a stack of 3 coins somewhere lying around. I'll be honest, I was only afraid because I wasn't sure if this was going to be one of those rising lava sections again. Okay. Okay, so I have everything. That wasn't that bad. I mean, yeah, there's still the matter of I'm gonna have to make it out of here in one piece, but oh, wait, never mind. Nope. Hold up. Do not celebrate yet. We are still missing a smiley flower. We found it. And I didn't want to leave this area and move on because I know there's a mini boss here. That part about this level I very much remember. Yep, it even has the door and everything. You're driving me crazy. I won't allow you to go one step further. You're a bitch. Everybody comment Chemix a bitch in the comments. Oh, no, 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 no. That wasn't even that difficult. Yay, Randy. Now I just gotta do the flip side, do all the souvenir shenanigans, and then the end is upon us. So really the only level that gave me a tough time so far was the one at the beginning, which Alright. 3.5 minutes once again. Fair. That felt weird. Just gonna restart because I'm not really confident with the way I started things off. Also, I just realized something. There was a frog robot thing in 2 of the other levels. I don't remember seeing something like that in this one. So if there is something like that here, I gotta figure out where it is. probably could. I was gonna see if I can jump over the lava, but I didn't want to risk it. You see why? Cause like I barely made that jump. Okay, this is a different kind of challenge right here. I don't know if I was intended to get that up this early, but I'm glad I did. Moving on. Alright, Pink Pupper. Where you at? I have a suspicion. Yeah, yeah. Oh. That's definitely something to keep in mind. Yeah, I just had a feeling the last one was going to be in that first flower spot. I guess it kind of makes sense why they would put the first one there. But just to, I don't know, I guess just to prep you for that, but like, I don't know, it was still a weird spot to put the first smiley flower in. But I guess that's the only way to get people to know that you can go up there, so. Fair. Fair, fair. Alright, souvenir time. I mean, I knew I was gonna have to come back here anyways, but why is this the first place you send me? Yeah. I don't like this. I can't stress how much I don't like this. Okay, well, let's be smart. They're not going to put a trash can in the beginning because there are no eggs. Ouch. That was not very cash money of you, sir. Or ma'am. And I just killed that guy. Worst case scenario, if I have to restart, I will. No sign of a trash can so far. Oh no, I was like, maybe I misheard. He said pieces of trash, but nah. Theory has been debunked. Hey. That's the first one I've seen. don't like the fact that that was the first one, though. Because what if I somehow skip 2 of them? There's the second. There's the third. Or was presumably the third. I think I should be able to backtrack this level just fine, right? I should be fine to do that. I don't like the idea of me having to do this, but I can. If the game really wants me to. Oh, I thought I saw a trash can. I'm just tripping. Leave me alone. I'm just a boy. Nothing in here. Alright. Oh. I don't know how I missed that. It was just right there. Hey. That was easy enough. Let's go. Got another quest. I love a whale. Why? Of all things, you want a whale. Okay, I don't remember seeing a whale. Do you remember seeing a whale? Okay, well, thanks for roping it in. Like I said, they bonk each other. I think that's funny. Were there any other hints? I think I saw one in the museum. That was really not helpful at all. I'm just afraid because, like, I don't know if this is gonna be like the Poochie painting situation or the stylish UFO situation, where they're just gonna put the whale in the most obnoxious spot imaginable, just because. Wait, was that the? Okay, no, that's the same frog. Still no sign of a whale. At least, not yet. What's your guys' favorite whale, by the way? I've always thought whales were, like, just pretty cool creatures as a whole. Oh. There really is just a whole whale there, huh? That obviously has to be a baleen whale because of that little pouch underneath. But anyway, my favorite toothed whale is a sperm whale. Favorite baleen whale? Humpback. You know, humpback whales will actually produce, like, big water bubbles in order to scare fish into this one little circle. That way the whales will just gobble them up. That's just fucking insane. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad I clocked that earlier because that was important. Um, one moment though, actually. There we go. Like I said, if I'm able to gather coins in the process, I will absolutely do that. And then after this, I should only have to grind for coins one more time. Come on, doggy. I just realized something. Are the Shy Guys like just colors just randomly generated? Because I could have sworn that Shy Guy with the bazooka was not the same colors I saw last time. That's an interesting detail if that was the case. I just didn't notice until now. Like I said, it's just guaranteed coins. I have no reason not to do that. Perfect. Alright, let's go. No. I learned last moment that I can just throw eggs. Nailed it. Okay, let me just see what coins I can gather in this section first. Ah, fuck it. Mouser. I just realized something. Yeah, because that one said the first token's free. So we don't have to get 2,500. We still need 2,000 at least, so we still need a good bit. Nighttime view. Oh, I actually saw one of those earlier. I just don't like the fact that I have to go through this again. Many. The difficult thing for me is trying to remember where exactly I... Oh wait, hold up, hold up. Okay, I can get a shit ton of coins in this area. Let's not be wasteful. Alright. There we go. Exit course. Vase. Okay, I do remember seeing some vases in the museum, and there was 4. Okay. I don't know why I thought there was only 3 of them, but Just gonna have to get her done, right? Like I said, I'm still gonna try to. I'm still gonna try to earn my money any way I can. So far, no face. I ain't afraid of you mofos. Don't get some. Although I do have to remember that I'm actually supposed to be, looking for something. I've gotten too carried away, but I'm still getting the job done. Okay, that's a pretty... The fact that there were like two vases practically back to back, that's just evil. Might as well. Moving on. Alright. Ouch. Again. Alright. One more. Ah, shit. Are so good. I am gonna have to get my costume back on yet again. I will say though, like I've lost my costume good a bit, but I feel like a good bit of that just due to my recklessness, which obviously I'm okay with taking responsibility for that. A forklift. Why do I not remember seeing a forklift? I don't remember. Was it on the left side? Oh no, it's just here. Why do I not remember seeing a forklift? Like I'm not a forklift expert or anything, but like if there was a forklift, I think I would have seen a forklift. Leave a comment down below if you're forklift certified. I mean, you might as well in case, like, you know, if I need somebody with a forklift, at least I know who I can reach out to. Unless if you live in another country, which in that case that'd be a little bit inconvenient. Not that I would be against if you live in another country. It's just like, you know, plane tickets and all that. Those things can get pricey. Like I'm trying to look out for your guys' time and money, you know. So how about this? If you live anywhere on the East Coast, in Northeast specifically, and you have a forklift, and or you're forklift certified, you may let me know. I can't imagine I'm gonna. Oh, it's just right back there, huh? Probably. Okay, well. All right. Well, let me just. Oh, there we go. That works. Forklift driver. (2041). That year has not come yet. Although I'm hoping that'll be a great year. If you're watching this in 2041, let me know it. Let me know if the world has gone to shit or not. And if so, let me know how we can prevent it. Really? A doghouse. Fine. Yeah, let's just throw logic out the window. Let's just go to this fucking abandoned city surrounded by creepy killer clowns just for a doghouse. Sure. I don't recall seeing a doghouse, although I'm not gonna deny that there is a doghouse somewhere in this area. I wonder whose dog is that? Yeah, meanwhile I'm trying to figure out who would let their dog live in a place like this. I mean, I don't really see a doghouse here, I'll say that much. Later, mofos. I ain't afraid of you mofos. Still no sign of a doghouse though. Although as I say that, there's a chance that I might be approaching one soon. It's just right here. Good shit. I think at this point, I should be good to get all the rest of the outfits I need. And I think. I mean, I'm gonna have to collect more stuff anyways. Okay, I do remember seeing some pictures of Cheep Cheeps. I didn't know that there was 5 of them. I will say though, there's a high chance that they're gonna be behind some of these shits. So as much as I kind of want to rush through these, I know that was just an accident, bro. God forbid I poke my head out by like a centimeter. Just give me that. Yeah, I just. Oh, wait. There's actually one over there. That was way too hidden. Like, come on. I'm kind of amazed myself I was able to see that respectfully. Do you all reckon that there might be one? No. No, there was not. But there is one right over here. That's the third one, or what is presumably the third one. I'm just gonna trust that they wouldn't put two of them in the same room. Okay. Oh. I'm just gonna... There we go. 5 cheap paintings for one needy robot man. Happy, there were 6 of those. 6. 6. Ah, jeez. Alright. Honestly, this is the one robot request that logically makes sense. So, I will let us... Okay. I'm kind of glad I doubled back, because the fact that they put one over here is kind of mean. I could have spent like my entire lifetime looking for that. I'm really trying to look carefully in this, or at least as careful as I can. Only because like I want to ensure this area is ruled out. I think it's safe to rule out this area now though. I think I'm fine. I'm trying to figure out which one was more mean. Having a way in the background behind another gear, or just having it like way in the beginning where no one's gonna turn back. Right now I couldn't tell you. I think it's about even. Alright. So far so good though. There's a chance there could be one in this room. Do I know for certain? No. But I'm definitely looking. And there wasn't. There could have been, but there wasn't. I'm surprised it didn't put one back there. Hold up, actually. There wasn't, but there was. Alright, that was number 3, so we're halfway done. Kind of amazed there isn't one down here, honestly. Okay, well, I almost mistook that for a normal gear, so that's kind of fucked up. Okay, I think we're approaching the end of the level, which means I am most definitely gonna have to backtrack. Guys, good news, I'm not gonna have to backtrack. Because thankfully the last one was right at the end, Randy, right at the end. One in each of the 3 courses. The problem is I don't remember where the frog or robot is in the last level, but if it's there, I'll find it. I'm not gonna lie though, I like missions like this. I actually kind of do. Even though I don't need that many more coins for this area, I'm still gonna try to scout for coins regardless. Only because those coins will help out later. Okay, I'm not gonna get too greedy over 2 coins. I'm fighting a losing battle if I try to do that, so I am good. Alright, moving on from that. Like, they're almost reminiscent of axolotls for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because of the pinkness and the little tufts on the side. That's almost what they remind me of, though. I think it would be kind of cute if it wasn't for the fact that they had axes and they were trying to kill me on sight. Alright. That's the first one. And somebody told me this is going to be the last set of things I'm going to have to collect. Because he's having me go everywhere. Like I said, these will just, they'll come in handy later. Even though I don't necessarily need all of these coins. I'm just future-proofing for later. There is nothing wrong with being prepared. Ouch. Alright, we're almost close to finding that robot. Which is right here. Now I just have to find one in Mr. Giver's factory. Again, I don't remember where it is in this level, but if it's here, I will find it. Man, picking up my ear just provided me just with like just the littlest bit of relief, and now it's just immediately back to being clogged. I hate that shit. Like, at least in the other levels, like, a robot just kind of stood out like a sore thumb, but in an environment where everything is steel and mechanical, you know, they kind of don't stand out anymore. And that's gonna make this a problem. That forklift is just gone now. Ouch. Any robots in the background so far? No. This could be really fucked up if it's somehow in this room. There we go. Speed run. still no signs of a robot. Ouch. High damage boosts through wars at this point. I don't know why, but I have a feeling I'm getting close. I would hope so, at least. Like I said, more coins the merrier. It's also possible that the robot will probably just be like right at the very end, which I'm not denying the possibility that could happen. And that's okay then. Well, we've encountered a problem. Okay. Thank God there's one shy guy with a bazooka that I somehow haven't killed. I just can't die, and more importantly, I can't miss. Boom! That's what I'm talking about, Randy. I'm going to be surprised if that wasn't the last request. Okay. I think in retrospect, I like the fact that there was just like scraps everywhere just to kind of like encourage younger players to like really be on the lookout. It's like, oh, I wonder which one of these things I'm gonna have to collect later. I don't know. I just like that. It's a nice touch. It makes it to where like what you're gonna have to collect later is not painfully obvious, but you have an idea. And this first one's free. Light bulb, rare. Alright, now let's get the rest of these shits. Red trash bin. Painted wall. Barrier. Okay, I guess. Black coffee creamer. Train car. Gears. Weirdly enough, this is not based off of the upcoming boss, which is interesting. Green apple, sure. Electric lift, rare. Little marcher, is that what they're called? Little marchers? None of them based off the clown I see. I mean, I don't know whether to be happy with that or disappointed with that. I don't know. Might as well put this on. Alright, Randy. Let's finish this out. Let's Pongo. I do remember finding this boss fight very entertaining and not too difficult, so I'm not too worried. Let me just get out of your way here. It'd be very funny if this robot was just the final boss. On the hunt for gems, are we, eh? I did see something shimmer fall to the ground just over there. Yeah, and the fact that this is a big spooky castle is definitely not suspicious in the slightest. Yeah, sure, let's just... fuck it. Why not? Hey, no, it's a trap. Bruh. Thanks for going all to that trouble to gather these for us. At last we have succeeded. His pushiness will finally have his dreams fulfilled. You're a bitch. Hurry up, I want to make my dream happen. Whatever your stinky little heart desire. The fuck? Oh, hell nah. I want the biggest, baddest, most awesomest robot. So this Sunstone thing just doesn't really have that much of a sense of loyalty, huh? He's forming a Megazord. This is not good. The Great King Bowser. Like I said, this isn't a hard boss fight, at least not to my memory. Yeah, that's all there is to it. Oh, now he has different hammers. I did run out of eggs, so we are gonna have to wait. I gotta wait another cycle. Because even if I destroy the hammer, I'm not gonna have anything to hit Baby Bowser with. Easy as pie. Also, this isn't all the fight is, by the way. There is still... There is still another phase we're gonna have to do after this. Alright. Okay, those things have a further reach than I thought. Interesting. Again, if you thought this was the end, you are mistaken. What have you done to his putulence? Putulence? I don't even know what that word means. Sundream Stone, grant his impatience even more strength. I may have you think? Mega Baby Bowser. Just imagine that like as like a Skylanders enemy announcer type voice. This is why I like this boss fight so much, because you can just do stupid shit like that. I do gotta be cautious though, because I think he actually can grab those hammers. So I do gotta be mindful of that. So I'm just gonna wait until I know I have access to both of them. Just to be on the safe side, you know? Oh, and yeah, now I get to do the fun thing. See, that's why I need two. Boom! Shakalaka. That is such a fun boss, I love it. Boom. Fuck you, little baby head ass bitch. How dare you do this to his pokiness? You will pay for this someday. Scooby. Aww. And so the Sun Dreamstone was finally restored. Together the Yoshis dreamed that they could be returned to their island home. What the frick? Oh my god, it's a boat. It's a mother effing boat. Alright, let's head back home. He did it, Randy. He did it. Obviously, the game's not over yet because there's still an entire post game we're gonna have to do. I might as well just take this time to at least say that, like, it was nice to revisit this game. Because again, I beat this game a few years back. I even tried to get into Yoshi's New Island, but then I just gave up our way through. So I really haven't touched a Yoshi game prior to this since like 2 years, so it's been a moment. Yeah, there were still like some obstacles that were a little bit annoying, but other than that, I didn't have to think too much about any of this. It was just a nice, fun, relaxing time. I enjoyed it. I generally enjoy this game. Oh, there's Poochie. That's great. I am curious if they matched like the credits accordingly based off the order they did the levels, or that's just how the credits naturally was, because the credits pretty much matched exactly the order in which I did everything. And my boy Blue Yoshi is just, it's more Indigo than anything, but Indigo Yoshi's like on the helm, exactly where he deserves to be. Yay! They're back home. The Yoshis were finally returned home to their peaceful island, and they lived happily ever after. Thank you so much for playing my game. The Hidden Hills appeared. The Hidden Hills are now accessible. Go check them out. You unlock boss challenges. You can now play new challenges and boss courses. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Next time I guess we'll just start on the Hidden Hills, and then I guess next week we're just gonna focus on just going through all the other post-game shenanigans. So, till then, peace out. Take care.